Well, Grand Rising, Virgo, rise and shine. So, Virgo, we're going to go ahead and get started on your reading. I have a new deck here. This deck is it's an oracle and it's actually also a tarot. So, what we're going to do is pull a few cards here for you. We're going to see what's going to come out, what you need to know, all of that good stuff. This is going to be for Virgo. And if it doesn't pop out on its own, we're just going to go ahead and pull out of the deck. We're just going to pull from it. We'll see. Hey, Grand Rising, everyone. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, Bree, you changed your picture. I almost didn't notice that was you. Hey, I didn't even know it was you. I was waiting for you to come in. Okay. All right, let's go ahead. Let's see what's going to come out here for you guys. Let's see, I'm going to get 1, 2, 3. You guys already know I'm obsessed with cards, whether I have them in my place already or if I just go and buy some more. But anyway, we're going to see what this card says, okay? The first card that's here is the Emperor. The Emperor, really, really good. What does it say? Being the authority in your own life comes with a lot of responsibility. And I do feel like you guys are going to be really busy for whatever reason, okay? When we get into the tarot, we're going to clarify with the tarot. It can be just busy. Maybe you have, children you have to attend to. Maybe you have multiple jobs. You have family responsibilities, that type of thing. Or this is what you're going to be experiencing. This is what you're going to go into, okay? This could also be management, all right? It could be one of those things. It could be a lot of managing at work or something like that is what I'm saying, okay? Let's go ahead. Let's get it. You also have the 10 of Pentacles. Having it all looks different to everyone. Having it all looks different to everybody. So for some of you, I don't know. I feel like looking at this particular card, I feel like your money is going to be okay, but there's still some things that you guys will feel like you're missing, or right now, you guys could be in the energy of there's still something missing from your life, okay? The 10 of Pentacles, money is there. Money is there. Okay. And again, if you're not at that place, that's where you will be. But look at what it said. It looks different, even though you may have it all. So she's sitting with a lot of cats. A lot of you may be already established and stable. Maybe maybe you're retired, but there's still this lonely energy, this unfulfilled energy that could be within you. Okay. Let's go ahead. You also have the moon. The moon. Okay. It says taking time for deep self-reflection, and it is essential. Feel like there is a lot of reflection here. And then the last one you have here is Queen of Swords. Don't you dare lower your voice for anyone. Now, I feel like this is coming out only because let's just say, some of you guys are in a position, especially we're going to get into it, where you're going to be dating and you don't speak up for yourself. And this is not saying to argument with someone. This is just basically, saying what you want in relationships. And this is all personal relationships. This is not just romantically. I feel like it's easier for Virgo to say what they want when it comes down to platonic relationships, right? Virgos do not have a problem with saying blah, blah, blah. They say what they want. But in romantic relationships, you may bite your tongue a little bit. The Queen of Swords talks about boundaries. And so you're in this place that in the future, here, Spirit is letting you know that you will be put in a position where you need to put up boundaries or you need to set boundaries. Okay. You have the moon card, which is somewhat of a sad energy. If you look at these two cards, you have her sitting on the porch with a whole bunch of cats. She looks like the moon, right? She looks like that. So the moon coming right next to it is pretty accurate with this, because again, we're talking about maybe feeling lonely, because here it says time to reflect. There could be some lonely energy that you could be experiencing right now. Maybe you have a lack of support. Maybe once before you were in a relationship here with the emperor, but you don't have that right now. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and get into it. We're going to see what this is all about. Let me grab my tarot cards. Let's see. This is for Virgo. Let's get the emperor for Virgo. Virgo, emperor. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. You got the Ace of Swords. I see two different situations here. Let's talk about your money for a second. As far as your finances, I am seeing that there's a new position for some of you. And I think I talked about this before. There is some type of management position totally in your reading. Okay. So if you are just a cashier, you can become a supervisor, or this is a part of what you want to do for your own business. There's new projects that you're doing for your business, additions, add-ons, stuff like that when it comes down to your business. Okay. Now, I am going to say, when it comes down to romantically, you do have a romantic partner in your reading. If you're single, there will be a romantic partner coming in, stepping in your life. You have the Queen of Wands. I mean, this is almost the same as the King of Wands. So there is going to be that. The Four of Wands, some of you could be married, though. Some of you could be married. This could be the reason why there's the sadness in your life. And we've seen that. We also see it in astrology, that not all Virgos are going to be having these miraculous connections, that some of you are already in a committed relationship. And it looks like you have it all. Ten of Pentacles talks about a long-term committed relationship coming after the Emperor. So either A, we're going to get to it. Some of you are facing separation, divorce, because there have been other people. There's been cheating involved. There's another woman. And for some of you, you've spoken to this person. This person either called you or you called them. Okay. Let's go ahead. We're going to get another one for that Emperor. Yep, Three of Swords. Wow. This is, oh my goodness. Yeah, this is mistress energy. Some of you are the mistresses. I haven't said that in a while, but some of you are. Some of you are either the mistresses or the secret person. Three of Swords is like you were expecting something from someone. Maybe they overpromised you. Maybe they promised something to you. When it comes down to a connection, they'll leave. It'll be something like that, and they're not going to do it. Either way, you've been hurt in this situation. You've been hurt. Okay. And I do see that there is, with the Queen of Swords in the future, there's going to be a cutting off, whether you know it now or not. There will be. For some of you, this wasn't even about a mistress energy. This was just someone that you really, really liked that hurt you a lot. Someone that you wanted to be in a long-term, full-term relationship with. They hurt you. Okay, because you found out something. Now that is a fact. You found out something. Okay. We're going to go ahead and get to this Ten of Pentacles. A lot of you have been knowing this person for some years too. You could have been friends, but you could have been knowing this person for some years for a lot of you. Let's get this Ten of Pentacles here for Virgo. Okay, all right. There's the Emperor again. Some of you are dealing with a hardcore Aries here. You also have a water sign, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. heavy on the long term in this reading today. Heavy on the long term. I have some good news for those who are dating. For those who are dating, there's a marriage here. So when you're doing cards like this, you can always see that there's like almost like a line down the middle. You can always see that there's two different energies. One energy where there's Virgos who are leaving a situation, who's in this very dire state when it comes down to their relationship with someone that they've been with for a long time. And then you have this other energy where there's a new beginning here with someone who's very loving, and someone who will be committing to you. I feel like there's a person who's going to pop the question. But I'm telling you right now, for a lot of you, you've been dealing with someone who has been stepping out or been keeping lies from you. Maybe they were holding money back. Okay. Maybe they have a separate family. Maybe they do. All right. But whatever it is, this has been brutal for some of you guys. Because I mean, I totally see a secret person. I mean, the person is all up in the reading, all up in the reading. But for those who are going to get married, this looks really good. You got the Fool card, which talks about new beginnings on top of the Ten of Pentacles and the Emperor card. A little stressful, a little anxiety. Life is going to feel a little bit different for you. Your relationship status is changing, no longer single. There's a marriage energy. Okay, let's talk about your money. I got enough cards here to talk about your finances for a second. You've been at a place where your money has been a little up and down. For some of you, it may have not been good at all. You got the Moon card here and the Queen of Swords, which means there was an energy of needing to cut back in some kind of way, cut back your expenses. The Moon card is also the actual energy of delusionment. Okay, the Moon is never necessarily a good card, but when it comes down to money, it's like 1 minute you had it, then the next minute you didn't. It could be just as soon as it comes in, it goes out just as quickly. So this is a complete change. That means that where you've experienced a lack of stability with your money, you got the Three of Swords, lack of stability. You've got the Four of Swords, lack of stability. It literally turns over on its head. Your money is amazing. Some of you are going to be working from home. I see, again, this is that boss-like energy. I see you working at home. For others, this is, again, some type of promotion. Your money is going to be amazing. Okay? It is going to improve greatly for you. And that is a part of some type of new thing that you're doing. I don't want to always say it's a new job. I don't know what it is. I mean, it could be a new position, new job, a new side hustle, whatever. That's exactly what I'm saying. Let's get the Moon card for Virgo. Moon card here. Moon card. I want to take those two. I don't take it chunky like that. I am going to look at it, but there we go. I want it one at a time. I don't want the chunky stuff coming out like that. You have the Ace of Pentacles. Oh, a lot of you have lost some money. a lot of you have lost some money here. Yeah, you got the Four of Pentacles coming out right afterward. So it was like chunky money that came out all at once. So what was it? Some type of expense that you had to pay for? Some of you guys literally had to pay for something for your car, or you had a cut back in your hours or something like that. I mean, it does talk about unexpected expenses, definitely with the Ace of Pentacles with that Moon card. So I totally see it. But again, we're saying what is happening here. We're saying that there is definitely going to be an opportunity for money to come in. Some of you guys are just, if you're investing in money, there could be some type of investment money that's coming in here. I think I saw somebody say in a chat. I looked over earlier, and I think somebody said something about winning something. It could be a lottery winnings. It could be an inheritance or something like that. Some of you guys will, that's where the money is going to be supplemented in some kind of way. So I definitely see it. If you are at this place right now where you're still concerned or worried about your finances, oh my God, am I going to be able to pay for my bills? You're going to be able to pay for your bills. And money will eventually get better. You got the Knight of Pentacles, which means slowly getting there. A lot of you already know that. You know your money's going to get better, but you want to know when. It's going to take some time. But when it does, it's going to hit big. I mean, we're talking about chunky money. We're talking about money coming in large amounts. So therefore, again, this is also depending on your job and what you do. If there is going to be a new job for you, if you decide if you're going to have a side hustle, a business of your own, yes, it depends on that. But if you do, nice, big, chunky money coming in here for you. Okay. After a period of like, I got to save. I got to be careful about what I spend. It's after that period. Okay. All right, these were the two that came out and together. So yeah, Sun card here is definitely saying that there's going to be better with your money. Eight of Cups, yeah, after a period of like just not good at all. Okay. Some of you guys were needing to borrow from your money, your parents, or borrow from someone. Some of you guys were borrowing from different accounts, that type of stuff. You guys have been at that place. It was not easy for you. And part of that moon card talks about a darkness, right? You didn't know where your money was going to come from. That stuff was scary as hell. So let's just see. All right. But anyway, let's go ahead. Now, as far as the love situation with that Ace of Pentacles, I want to tell you, today's reading is really talking about long term. That, I mean, it's just, it is what it is. Okay. I can see the singles, and I'm going to talk to you in a minute. But as far as long term, I'm not necessarily seeing an ending. I just see that things need to change with your relationship. Some of you guys could already be separated, but it can't go on like this. No, ma'am, no, sir. It cannot go on like this. Okay. Something needs to change. Now, one thing that I will say is that if you're single, for you, I feel like somebody has spoiled something so bad. You're in this energy of like, yeah, I love them. I don't want to be without them or whatever. And you're hesitant about actually starting anew, but it really is about out with the old, in with the new. The moon card is your real feelings, your real emotion. You really wanted to be with somebody and the other person was uncertain, maybe, especially when you're single. They were uncertain if they wanted commitment. They did not know. They did not know if they wanted commitment or not. Maybe they had already been in a committed relationship for years and it wasn't something that they were ready to jump into. I do feel like whoever you were dealing with, for some of you, when I said that you were a mistress, when I said that for some of you guys, you were a secret person, you could have been, where this person, may have had a very rocky marriage, may have had a rocky relationship, and they used you as their sun. We saw the sun come out. They used you in that way. Okay. Now let's go ahead. Let's get the Queen of Swords here. Let's get the Queen of Swords. Wow. Okay. You got the Two of Swords here. Four of Swords, Karma, and Five of Wands. Wow. Looking at the Karma card with this Queen of Swords, remember when I said that some of you guys, and I'm not going to keep this just on relationships. I'm not going to keep it on par with just relationships. Remember, okay? Because again, this is kind of a general reading. It's very broad. But I am going to tell you, looking at this Karma and this Queen of Swords, this is universal correction. Okay? And this is going to be for whatever reason. Right? You're receiving karma in a good way, if that's your karma, but you could also be receiving karma in a not so good way, because the Queen of Swords could be a very disciplinary type of energy. So it all depends. Part of the karma for some of you, if you've been dealing with someone who has been married, who's been in relationships, cutting off will be your karma. Cutting off, which means they will be cutting you off. or the cutoff of them not being in your life will be your karma, because it's that energy of, oh my God, I want to be with them. I can't be with them. That will be the karma. Okay. It's very much so in the energy. You got the Four of Swords. You see what I'm saying? Why is that there? Because something isn't anymore. There has been a stop in something. There has been a pause, really, because of the Five of Wands. Because of what? The conflict, the struggle, the problems, the competition. So there is going to be repercussions here. And it doesn't have to be brutal. It's just one of those things that it's just happening because the universe says so. Okay. Now let's just say it for, if we keep it light, what are you doing? Some of you guys are deciding to keep people away from you, cut people off because there has been obstacles, problems, trials, drama, friends, family, lovers. You are deciding to put up boundaries and telling them to stay the hell away from you. It may not be an easy thing to do, but that's what you're doing. And if you find out here with the Five of Wands that there are some secrets here, you're going to be cutting things off because that's not where you are in life anymore. Okay. So just know that this energy is very, this feels future. I feel like some of you are already experiencing this, but I feel like future, something is going to happen. Either someone is going to try to come back in. There's going to be disagreements with family, friends, or whatever. Queen of Swords and that Five of Wands, baby, there's some type of disagreement. Okay, so just be prepared for that. Now, we're going to go ahead and get your tomorrow. We'll get your Saturday, and then we'll come back Sunday and get your Monday. So let's go ahead. Let's see what's happening for Virgos for Saturday. What are y'all doing in the chat? What are y'all talking about? All right, let's go ahead. This is for Virgo. This is for Virgo. At the bottom of the deck, you have the, what is it? The Ace of Swords, which is some type of clarity. It is communication, but it's clarity. It is communication, clarity, that type of thing. Let me see. You got the Ten of Swords. You got the Page of Swords. And then you have the Queen of Cups. I don't know. I mean, looking at the Moon card and that Ten of Pentacles, where it kind of, these two sitting in the heart of that, like that sad energy, the Queen of Cups kind of is reminiscent of that a little bit to me. Still feeling a little down because of what you've experienced here with the Ten of Swords, but the 10 is there, which means it's over with. You still feel the pains of it, right? But I feel like it's things that you are overcoming with the Ace of Swords. You're overcoming. So I feel like tomorrow you're still going to be in this energy of still feeling the betrayal. For some of you, still in that energy of feeling betrayal, maybe still a little bit curious about what the person is feeling, maybe things that you may see, maybe things you may hear that may be a little hurtful. But I see this being an emotional weekend a little bit for you because of what you've already experienced and some things that I feel like you may either hear or see. Okay. That's just something that I'm saying. And I feel like this will be over the weekend. This will be one of those things where it's kind of like the weekend thing. Okay. Not going to last forever, but this is just what I'm saying. So Virgo, thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel. And again, if you guys are new, please like and subscribe, hit that notification bell. If you're interested in a personal reading, all of that is below. All right, guys, have a good one and see you later. Bye.